Hi everyone, it's Talia and welcome back to my channel, or welcome back to another video. So for today's video, I'm going to be answering some of your guys' assumptions. I obviously asked these assumptions over on my Instagram, so if you guys aren't following me over there, definitely recommend that you go check it out because you can take part in loads of videos. I've also set this video up to be very chilled, you know, just sat on the bedroom floor. I'm currently sat on 3 pillows because I was too short for the camera. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first assumption is you make the same couple of videos on your channel because you've lost inspiration. I would say that assumption is true. I feel like all I ever do is what in a day is drive me's, mukbangs, maybe a little haul every now and then, and it is because I've lost inspiration. However, I've actually written out so many fun videos for next year. We're having a bit of like a rebrand over on the Talia Mazel's channel, and I'm so excited for it, but I don't want to start it yet. I want to wait till the new year. So see why we're doing an assumptions video today. I feel like these are the new Q&As. So sorry about it, but wait until the new year, guys. We've got big plans. You secretly love lockdown life now. Yes, but no. I would say yes because it's been so nice to focus on myself, to spend time with my boyfriend, because obviously we were pretty new into our relationship when lockdown all came about in March. We got together in October. So literally within like 5 months of being together, we kind of decided just to lock down together, and we've been living together pretty much ever since. So it's been really nice to kind of just get straight into that. I mean, before lockdown we used to see each other every day anyway. But yeah, it was really nice to obviously spend time with him, and it's also been really nice to spend time with my family. I mean, my mum already worked from home before lockdown as well, but I don't know. It's been nice to have family time, but obviously it's been frustrating for me because we haven't been able to travel, haven't been able to go and experience life with Aiden. So yeah, I've loved it and I've hated it. I've kind of struggled on like the later half of lockdown than I did at the start. But yeah, I've loved it, but I've also hated it. Right, okay, we're going to get into a deep one. Getting over body dysmorphia will be the hardest thing you do. I honestly think yes, this is true. I think I say it in so many videos. You guys are probably bored of hearing of it, but if you guys didn't know, I suffer with body dysmorphia. I don't want to talk too much about the actual thing because, I don't know, just don't really want to. But as a lot of you guys know, I am currently in therapy for a number of things. But our next goal is tackling the body dysmorphia, and I actually said to my therapist yesterday, I generally think this is going to be the hardest thing for me to overcome because I've struggled with it for so long. It's just like how my brain works. Like with something like anxiety, it's very new to me, so I know kind of, obviously when you catch something earlier on, it's easy to deal with. So I know how I can stop that as such, not stop it, but you know, control it. But with body dysmorphia, I honestly think it feels like a personality trait now. Like, it sounds so bad. But yeah, I definitely think it's going to be the hardest thing to tackle, but hopefully we can do it and we can give ourselves a break because it's draining. You rarely stick to an upload schedule. Yes. Again, in the new year that will be changing. I just kind of do, you know, what I want. Which I guess I can do because I am my own boss, but you guys are obviously waiting for videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays and maybe Sundays, depends. I definitely want to go back up to 3 uploads a week, so I think I will do Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday in the new year, and I'm just going to get control back. I just think this year's been so stressful and weird, and I feel like a lot of people just fallen off the bandwagon of a lot of things. So next year there will be an upload schedule, there'll be fun videos, it'll all be great. I have a good feeling for my YouTube channel in 2021. There's a lot of YouTube ones here. You removed your vision board and Christmas baking videos because they didn't do well. Yeah, I got a lot of questions about a vision board video that I did and a Christmas baking video that I did. And yeah, I removed them. Well, I privated them. They're still there, and maybe one day I'll take them off of private, but they did do really, really, really bad. And like, I know it's not about numbers, but like when I say bad, I mean like not even 1,000 views within 24 hours bad, and it just made me really upset because especially the vision board, well, actually both of them, I had so much fun filming the baking video with Aiden. And the vision board video, I was so proud of it. I mean, I have my vision board up here. I look at it every single day, so it's not like I threw a hissy fit and broke it and, you know, got rid of it. But yeah, that video, it just didn't do well. And you know, when you work on something so hard, like you want it to do well, and it didn't. And I didn't want people to, I don't know, maybe I just cared too much what other people thought, I don't know. Maybe in the new year I'll bring them off of private, but for now I think because I'm struggling so much with numbers, yeah, I just privated them, which I don't think is any, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I guess I'm a bit of like a perfectionist, like I want everything I do to do well. Probably my worst critic, but what are you gonna do about it? You're not friends with your ex. No, I'm not. I was open to being friends straight after the relationship, but it didn't really work out. Like, we've spoken a few times since, and we just kind of decided like being friends isn't really on the cards. Obviously I'm with Aiden now, and I feel like unless you're friends with your ex before you start a new relationship, then to suddenly become friends with your ex, like for me, that would be a red flag. If Aiden just suddenly became friends with his ex after not being friends with them for like how many years. So yeah, we're not friends, and we probably won't ever be friends. Like, there's no bad blood. We've kind of spoken out everything recently, so yeah, no bad blood at all. We're just gone in our different directions. You think you could do better than Aiden? I don't actually think it. Honestly, no. I feel like this is gonna sound so cringy, but I generally feel like Aiden and I were made for each other. Like, we've just, since day one, we've just gotten on so well. Like, he's literally like my best friend. I can tell him anything. He helps me out with anything. He's always there for me whenever I'm having a moment, which happens more than I'd like it to. We honestly just have such a fun time together. Like, I'm pretty sure it was last night, I just turned around to him and I was like, I just love how much fun we have. Like, yeah, we can be serious and whatever, but I think something that a relationship needs is fun, and I've never really had that in the past, so it's just such a breath of fresh air. And it's just, I don't know being cringy, it's not me. But yeah, I honestly feel like we was made for each other. I always say to him that he could do better than me, and he says the same to me. So yeah, I really just feel like we're literally like soulmates. Oh god, can we move on? I cannot do cringe. You're not as close with Amber anymore, and I got another assumption saying that you're not close with your mum anymore. And I think the reason why these assumptions even came about is because Amber hasn't been in a video since February, and my mum hasn't been in like many videos either. But the reason why obviously Amber hasn't been in videos is because of lockdown, and we live like 3 hours apart, so it's not exactly easy for us to just pop down the road. We always say that if we lived near, that we'd probably spend every day together. But no, me and Amber are probably closer than ever. We Snapchat every single day and just talk literally 24/7, and me and my mum are probably closer. We still have such a good relationship. Like, I literally tell my mum everything, but obviously she lives with her boyfriend now. She spends more time with him. I spend more time with Aiden. The one thing I will say is we do not argue anymore. Like, I actually don't know when the last time was that me and my mum had an argument, because when we was living in our old house during lockdown, we would bicker so much because we are so similar that we can't be too much in each other's space. I feel like if people have a close relationship with their mums or their dads or whoever, you'll probably understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so I think this has done us like a world of good, because we generally do not argue at all. I think we've had 2 arguments since moving in here, and for like a mother-daughter duo who are close, I feel like that's good. And when I say arguments, I don't mean like arguments, you know, just like bicker and then you like find like 5 minutes later. You don't trust Aiden because of your ex. I wouldn't say that's the only reason, but it's definitely a contributing reason. Like, a lot's happened that would give me issues with trust. The whole ex situation, cheating and all that, definitely didn't help. But yeah, it just contributed to it. I've been cheated on, like, well, I suspect I've been cheated on in pretty much every relationship that I've had with a boy, apart from with Aiden. I think we all owe Aiden an apology and a thank you for putting up with it all. You're very dependent on your boyfriend. Now, if you asked me this 4 months ago, I would have said yes, like, incredibly. And I hate that. Like, I do not like that whatsoever. I used to be such a firm believer of, like, no one should make you happy. Well, you shouldn't rely on anyone for your happiness. And I will admit, like, I definitely was relying on Aiden for my happiness. And I'll be the first one to, like, put my hands up and admit that. And I'm not happy that I let myself get like that. Like, I never wanted to be the girl who needed a boyfriend. I wanted to be the girl who wanted a boyfriend, and that would add to your life, not be your life. And I definitely let it get that way, but I feel like recently, probably since like September time, I've kind of knocked myself out of that. I feel like a lot of people will probably go through it when they get into a new relationship, like that person's like your life, like you just want to do everything with them. Definitely have been there. I've definitely been too dependent on Aiden, but I'm happy to say that like I'm not really there anymore. I definitely, you know, hold my own ground. I'm my own person. And yeah, it's just a lot better now being in this mindset. I assume you don't get along with your mum's partner. I get so many assumptions on this, and I was kind of just ignoring them because I was like, oh, people are just being like silly. But the amount I've got asking me if I get on with him, if I don't like him, is ridiculous. Yeah, I do get on with him. We don't really see each other a lot because I'm always working in my room, or he's at work, or like he's with my mum. I don't know. I really feel like if you don't mention someone in your YouTube videos, then people assume that you hate them. I just don't feel the need to include him in a video. He's very supportive of it all. He'll always give me like video ideas. And finally, you wish you had more friends. If you're taking applications, can I apply? Yes, please do apply. This is something that I've struggled with for ages. I think probably pretty much since I left Bird. I think it's no secret that I literally have like 2 friends. I have Amber, who, as I said, I literally speak to every single day. It's just a shame that we don't live closer. And I also have another friend who I met through dance. But yeah, I 100% wish that I had more friends. I don't know, like if we take Aiden for example, he works with his friends, he plays football with his friends, he goes out with his friends, and I always just look at that and think, oh, wish I had that. But at the same time, I work on my own, so I can't really work with my friends. Obviously, if me and Amber collab, that's a little bit different. I do wish that I had more friends to like hang out with. I wish I had a little like girl group that we could go on like girly trips, but I just don't. And obviously Amber lives so far away, it is easy to feel super lonely. And even my other friend, like she literally lives like 2 hours away from me now. Kind of isolated myself by moving to Essex, but when I move out, we'll be a little bit closer to everybody. So yeah, definitely wish I had more friends. That's a bit of a depressing note to finish it all on, but yeah, that is all of the assumptions, well, some of the assumptions that you guys asked me. And I hope you all did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to leave it a massive thumbs up. Comment down below what you thought, and the next video you guys are seeing could be either a Christmas Eve gift swap or what I got for Christmas. So stay tuned for that, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I shall see you all very soon with a new one. Bye!